everybody, welcome back to my channel and thank you so much for stopping by. So for today's video, I'm going to make some Mongolian beef, and if that's one of your favorites, then you may want to stick around and see how I make mine. But before we get started, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my channel, this channel, and I do have a second channel here on YouTube. It's called April Time, so if you can head on over there, subscribe, support, I would really appreciate it. And don't forget to click on that notification bell just in case when I do drop a video, you will be the first to know, okay? So enough talking, let's go ahead and get cooking. So if you've never had Mongolian beef, well then you are missing out. Originated in Taiwan, but became a staple in American Chinese food culture. It's sweet and savory and tons of garlic, and it's made with tons of tender pieces of beef. Now typically you have it with rice, but I'm going to toss it in some perfectly cooked linguine. First I'm going to make the Mongolian sauce. I'm going to add a half a cup of light brown sugar, a half a cup of beef broth, a half a cup of low sodium soy sauce, a fourth of a cup of hoisin sauce, and I have a tablespoon of oyster sauce and a tablespoon of sesame seed oil. Now because of the soy sauce, I'm just going to add some black pepper because I love pepper. And I have fresh ginger root, and I love ginger so much, and I'm just going to take a paring knife and just take the skin off. And I know some people use a spoon, but I just really prefer a paring knife. It just makes it easier. And I'm just going to go ahead and grate around 4 teaspoons of some fresh ginger. So my ginger is grated up, and I'm just going to go ahead and add that to the Mongolian sauce and just take a spoon and mix all those flavors together. Now y'all know I love garlic, and I love a lot of garlic in my Mongolian beef, so I'm just going to take 6 garlic cloves and take a knife and chop it up really good. So I have 3 green onions, and what I like to do is I'm going to cut out the white part and I'm going to cook that with the meat, and I'm going to separate it and then take the green part and chop that up, and I'm going to use that for garnish at the very end. I have some beef skirt steak, around 2 pounds of it. I want to put a lot in this dish. And before I do anything, I'm going to take it to the sink and give it a quick rinse, and then take my knife and cut some slices, and I'm going to cut against the grain. And you just want to make sure that all the meat is around the same size so that everything cooks at the same time. So my meat is all cut up, and at this time I'm going to go ahead and add a fourth of a cup of cornstarch to my meat. And it does 3 things. It locks in moisture, it makes the meat really tender, and it makes the Mongolian sauce thick when I add it to the meat. And I'm just going to season the meat really quickly with some black pepper. So my meat is ready to go, and if you have a wok, definitely use that, but I'm going to go ahead and use my Dutch oven, and over high heat I'm going to heat up 2 tablespoons of avocado oil, and I'm going to cook my meat in batches because you definitely don't want to overcrowd the pan. So over a very high heat, it's going to take about 2 to 3 minutes to really sear up the meat until it's golden brown. So after about a minute of searing the steak, I'm going to go ahead and add in the chopped garlic and continue to cook the meat. Now once the meat is done, you want to take it out the pan and get ready for the next batch. And I'm going to take the whites of the green onion, and I'm going to cook this with this batch of meat. And once the second batch is done, I'm going to add the first batch back into the pot. And at this point I'm going to bring the heat down and let the meat continue to cook. And I have a pot of water boiling. I'm going to salt it up, and normally you have rice with Mongolian beef, but I really feel like pasta, so I have some pappardelle pasta. It's very similar to linguine, and I'm going to go ahead and add this to the water, and I'm going to let this go for 8 minutes. Now while the pasta is cooking, I'm going to go ahead and pour the Mongolian sauce into the meat. And this is going to help to deglaze the pan, and you want to take a spoon and really scrape the bottom of the pan and really lift up all those flavors. And I'm gonna let this simmer on low for about 30 minutes so the sauce can thicken up and the meat can really cook and get tender. Okay, so while that's cooking, let me just thank FKRO for collabing with me on this video. And if you love matcha, you may want to stick around because they were nice enough to reach out to me and wanted me to try their matcha brand. We are matcha crazy, you guys. Matcha is everywhere and I've never had it before. This would be my first time. I'm more of a coffee girl, so that's why I'm really happy that FKRO reached out to me and wanted me to try the brand. And it looks really good. I love the vibrant color of it and I'm real excited to give it a try. So FKRO sent me the Barista Blend and this is what it looks like. Very good. And I'm going to sift out 6 grams of matcha, making sure there's no lumps. Adding 30 milliliters of room temperature water. And I'm going to take the whisk and I'm going to mix the matcha until it's all blended and frothy. And this is what it looks like. Very nice. Now 30 milliliters of hot water. And 10 grams of maple syrup for a little added sweetness. Again, you want to whisk, making sure that everything is nice and smooth. Oh, that looks amazing. And I have my cup of ice, I'm going to add some oat milk halfway. And now for the best part, you're going to pour the matcha blend over the ice and the milk, and look at that color. This is the vibrant color that I was talking about. And I've made matcha a few times this week, and let me tell you, it is hit every single time. So many recipes out there, I can't wait to give it a try. So if you're looking for a very good matcha brand, definitely give FKRO a try, and I will leave all the information in the description box down below. Cheers! Okay, so now I'm ready to add the cooked pasta into the Mongolian beef, and I'm going to toss everything together, making sure that every strand of that pasta is covered in that delicious sauce. And at the very end, I'm just going to top it off with some fresh green onions. And just like that, dinner is ready. The pasta is perfectly cooked, the meat is tender, and the sauce is sweet and savory from all those different flavors. And of course, I got to top it off with some sesame seeds. So this is just one of those meals that's better than takeout. It tastes like it came straight out of a restaurant. And it's so easy to make it right out of your home. 10 out of 10, you absolutely have to give it a try. But we're all done. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a big thumbs up. I'd really appreciate it. Share it with everybody you know. Hype it up. Let's get it into the algorithm so everybody can see it. Follow me on my new channel here on YouTube. It's called April Time. And if you give this recipe a try, please leave a comment down below and let me know what you think. But wait, you guys, before you leave, don't forget to subscribe to my channel by hitting that subscriber button you see at the bottom of the screen. And if you want to see another video, go ahead and click that box you see right over there. But until then, thank you so much for watching. I love and appreciate all of you, and I will see you very soon in my next video. Bye-bye.